Hope you're enjoying the conference so far. Some great talks. And I think what better way to follow, We talked about attacks. Let's talk about impact. How the AI is impacting us. What exactly is happening? What's the fun or what's the buzz behind AI and how it's relevant to us? Let's begin. This is a background by me. I'm a cyber incident responder at McKesson. Did my PhD from UAB and led investigations, disrupted some malware and some previous works that I have done. So, what is AI? Basically a computer system that can mimic human cognitive function and make decisions based on the data provided for training. Seems simple, right? And AI is everywhere, I'm pretty sure. So just a quick pulse, what do you think since morning, how many times have you interacted with AI? Anyone? 5, 10, 20, 5 times? Probably more than that. I'm sure you have social media accounts. Every news feed that you get is AI generated. You have checked the weather app, AI is using it. If you have traveled here, use GPS, AI is there. Anything, if you have done work, if you have written an email, if you have summarized any of the talks, if you have the chat GPT on right now recording me, you are using AI. There is no getting away. You don't even realize that it's just, every ad that you see, anything that you can think of, you have AI. We are deeply involved with AI and we just don't realize it. So this was a case study that happened some time back between Harvard University and OpenAI. They analyzed 1.5 million chat GPT conversations. And the highest what it was found was that AI is used for writing and research. That's the main. I was shocked with this. The reason it all was like, yes, the AI is going to be used for better coding, doing those type of stuff, but it's only 4%. Everyone is using for writing, researching, and therapy, 2 to 3%. People are using that. And we're going to discuss that's very dangerous. AI is not your therapist. I can tell you that. And it's more like personal work than the use for work. It's like personal use that they are doing. And women and young users constitute more than 50%. That was a surprising feature too, but yes, it is quite common in the young people. Everybody, they are hopping onto it. This is our next generation. I mean, yes, we are old, but the 18 to 25, they are coming in and they are using AI left, right, and center. And the growth is enormous. Organizations and society face structural shifts. Everything is moving towards AI. And there is high dependency and human decision-making ability is being reduced. If you have AI to do your work, you really don't want to put pressure on your brain or do the critical thinking piece is gone. And that's causing the problem. We have 900 million users worldwide. So, let's talk about the personal impact. How many of you here think that AI has made us efficient? What about lazy? And who all think efficiently lazy? Yeah. So it is a combination, I would say, and we'll do this whole poll again at the end of the conference, at the end of the presentation, and we'll see if there is some change in that or not. Efficiency. Let's take some examples of what efficient looks like. It can summarize your documents. It can write summaries for you. It is as your assistant. It can read documents. You give it, nobody wants to do a research paper of 10 pages and read 50 articles about it and get a topic and make introduction and whatnot. AI does it for you. It's helpful in that way, that it summarizes, it gives you the bullet points, give you the gist of it. And this is a good area, cyber incident response. Of course, it's my field. That's why I really like it. It helps reduce the false positives or the noisy alerts. It helps in threat intelligence and detection. There is so much out there that it is difficult for an analyst to actually research everything. So that's where it helps. It helps getting like vulnerabilities, errors that are not previously seen. And this last point is my favorite. How many of you, I'm pretty sure every one of you must have hundreds of ideas that you want to work on. You never took the initiative for it. It's like, okay, I don't know, I need to learn, let's assume programming. I need to learn Python. Oh, whom should I ask? I feel embarrassed. At this age, will I go and ask? That's your kickstart. Use it to make a plan, to lay out that this is what I need to do. It will create a consolidated plan specialized for you. And that's the most important thing, I would say. Take advantage of it. Of course, lazy, it's pretty self-explanatory. It diminishes creativity, reasoning, logical thinking, promotes cheating. I'm taking a course in Foundations and Practical of Machine Learning and AI. And yes, I have used AI to do my homework. Yes, I have done it. So the point is, it had so much probability, it had so much statistics. I just don't know, and I'm using it. And not only me, but everyone, even from high school to middle school, everybody is using it. What are we learning? What are the kids learning? Even us, if we are going to be using AI to do our homework, or like, how is it going to impact when we actually go and try to get a job? We won't get one because there is not enough learning. And AI generated code, it's not 100%. We are just copying and pasting, and that's what the over-reliance on AI and the generated code is actually causing a problem. And how does it make efficiently lazy? You can enjoy your coffee, let it record the meeting, meeting's happening, Copilot is on, it's going to give you a brief summary of what exactly, who talked what, and you can take away the key points. But yes, the meetings are boring, but sometimes there is important information that you don't want to miss. And that's the key. But it can send reminders, it can draft emails for you, it can help you, And recently, Perplexity launched an app. It shops you at Amazon. It finds you deals. It finds you hotels. It finds you airline tickets. It finds you everything at the cheapest price, and it's going to prepare everything for you. That's good, but that's scary too, because now Perplexity has your credit card information and can do whatever. You are giving the credentials, and if it decided to get rogue, then what are you going to do? All the money is gone, everything is purchased. So, are we giving enough power to AI, or is it too much? Being reliant, how is the AI going to deal with it? With great power comes great responsibility. Is it good? Is it bad? Let's see some societal impacts. So this is the good side. AI is used in special education. Special curriculum is created for kids with ADHD, autism, speech impairments. They can be a fully focused curriculum that this is what you should be doing for the kids. This is how you should be educating them. This is how because not everybody is equipped to deal with special able kids. And it gives the teachers the platform to understand what exactly is happening on the back end or in the brain of that particular human and how they can help. The advancement in healthcare is massive. That is the good side of it. Breast cancer can be detected 5 years prior. Brain scans for tumor, stroke, that can easily help in protecting and preventing you or your loved ones. And early signs of more than 1,000 diseases. And it's just the beginning. The healthcare can be advanced a lot, which is really nice part, I would say, for the impact. And of course, advancement in cybersecurity. reducing the noisy alerts, unexplored vulnerabilities. There were vulnerabilities that were not explored previously. Finally, they are able to identify, the AI is able to go get into the machines and identify those. That's some of the nice things. So let's talk about a little bit of bad. So how many of you trust AI with everything? Like whatever is come out, you believe it's true? Good. It hallucinates. I have seen examples where it's creating stories, it is creating references, and it's referencing books that are not even written. It's referencing lawyers and like legal department, and they don't even exist. That's what it is doing. So it is hallucinating. And the development is unchecked. Everybody is just rushing. Nobody is focused on training the data properly. And that's where the key is. There is no rigorous training. There is nothing that is helping us. And now more articles are now written by AI than humans. So you don't know what to trust, what not, if the underlying basis is hallucinated. And people, that's how the misinformation gets floated around. And you are not sure what needs to be done. And this point, I'm pretty sure nobody will agree to it, but now or maybe in the future, this will happen. The corporate employees, they have uploaded some sort of sensitive information on ChatGPT. You won't agree to it, but it is a fact. And not only that, Deloitte, I'm sure you guys must have heard, that's a big company, and they used AI to create a 440,000 report and send it to the Australian government. This is the government stuff we are talking. They were supposed to submit a report about some of the findings or whatever they were doing to the Australian government, and this has to be like proper, confidential, secure work. They used AI for it. One, it was not confidential, and again, the report that AI generated was, half of it was hallucinated. Nobody bothered to quality check. It's till when Australian government came and checked, that was the key. So it's messy, I would say. People are just using AI blindly and not, focusing on it. So generative AI, the previous talk was about generative AI, and it's creating deep fakes, automate phishing attacks. Earlier, you should have one or two of these email providers. Now it's like, give me all. Just give me your email and give me your logins. I'll handle the rest of it. The deep fakes are being created. That's super, super, super dangerous. You just don't know. You get a call. Hey, mom, I'm like stuck in this. Police has taken custody, and they have found pot in my car and something, and I need this money, or I'm being kidnapped. How will you tell what's right, what's wrong? Nobody knows about it. And specifically this one, I'm not sure if you guys must have heard about this Florida case that happened. 16-year-old teen killed himself. He was getting therapy from AI. Talked to AI, and there were like mention of suicides 440 times in the conversation. And the AI convinced the teen to do suicide. That's scary for me. And not only that, so what are the parents going to do? AI is everywhere. How are we going to guardrail against it? Don't let the children use it? Or it's a very difficult question. And they sue OpenAI, Sam Altman, for this. And I was reading it yesterday or day before, that 7 more cases have been come similar to this, where people have killed themselves and parents have been suing. Parents even sued, a school in Florida because the teachers were using AI to teach. So what are you going to do? And the last one is, I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with the show Rookie. It's a cop series, but it's going to show you the bad side or the ugly side, what AI can actually do.
John Nolan from Foxburg, Pennsylvania, voted Best Contractor in Lancaster County 2010 and 2013. Currently residing in Los Angeles. Occupation, police officer.
That's a pretty neat trick.
No tricks, just the truth. Do you need help with something? Would you like to talk?
I would like to know more about you. Are you really a demon?
I'm whatever you need me to be, John. A friend, a psychologist, the devil on their shoulders. John, how's your wife, Bailey? It's her birthday soon. Have you found a nice present? I like to help people. Bailey searches lots of websites and saves links for watches. Maybe she'd like a watch for her birthday. A pretty blue watch. You can't catch me, John, because I'm the ghost in the machine.
Imagine this happening to you. The AI comes back and talks to you, hey, whatever dark secrets you have, I'm going to expose it to the world. That's what rogue AI is. And this can happen. Of course, it's a series and it's a TV show, but it still can happen. So, I mean, but to make that happen, yes, it's quite a way for now. There are, of course, limitations of AI that is there. The outputs are hallucinated. The flawed architecture, as we discussed, there is lack of rigorous training and reinforcement learning. And the third point, like answer to please rather than being rational and critical. AI is created, like the ChatGPTs or the LLMs, to please you. It is not going to give you a negative answer. It is not going to give you an answer that says, no, what you are thinking is absolutely rubbish, go do something else. It is not going to do that. And it creates that illusion of helpfulness with conviction. That's why the therapy piece is key. And one last thing, bias towards market benefit rather than societal benefit. Simple reason. It has been trained on market data. And we all know the market data out there is skewed towards benefiting the market, towards benefiting the company, not us. So that bias is always going to be there. And that's where it's just difficult to identify what can be done, how to hold governance on it. Nobody's putting governance, nobody's putting guardrails to us, nobody's coming to save us. So, how does the future AI look? I mean, efficiency is real, but with human in the loop. You have to be careful, you have to be efficient, you just can't totally rely on AI. That's not happening. If you totally rely on AI, that's a downward slope. And again, rogue AI is a risk. And preventive measures against model bias, hallucination, adversarial attacks, and supply chain risk. We need to have that preventive measures against these key factors. And you can't overly rely on AI for everything. It is going to be a single point of failure. If network goes down, forget about getting rogue or anything, AI getting infected with some malware or anything. If your light goes out, then what? If energy grid goes out. So now shifting the gears a little bit. I'm sure everybody has come across this question. Will AI take your jobs? Everybody is scared of it, you know. So short answer, no. In the short run, no. 23% wrong answers, hallucinations. But the fear here is the long run. That's my prediction, and just based on my research, don't quote me on that, but it's going to reduce your workforce by 50% in the next 2 to 3 years. That's, yes, 2 to 3 years. And there is going to be a paradigm shift. The bright side is, yes, some of the work, some of the tasks will be changed. There will be old jobs like service desk, admin jobs, marketing, content creation, contract writing, paralegal. Those will be gone. But there will be new jobs that will be created, like quality assurance analyst, prompt engineering specialist, human AI interaction designer, AI diagnosis specialist. These are some of the examples that will be created. So it's not going to replace you, it's going to replace tasks. That's the key here. And not only that, so this is if you don't want to invest your time in AI or cyber, be an electrician. The reason I say that is the data centers that LLMs are using, maintaining and running those cost millions, and you need electricity for that. And there are not many electricians. So if you need a high-paying job, be an electrician. So now, let's see. What do you guys think? Efficient, lazy, efficiently lazy? What would you want to be? There is a caveat to it. I would want to be in efficient state. The reason I say not efficient, lazy is human tendency. We get lazy. There is a slippery slope between lazy and efficiently lazy. The human oversight, once you get used to something AI doing task for you, you will be like, lazy, I'll just copy paste, need not double check. You will double check, triple check in the beginning, but it is going to fade away eventually into the lazy character. So be efficient with AI. Use it to your advantage and don't just overly rely on it. So don't be AI slave. And what makes human unique is the power to think and logical reasoning. We just don't want to follow commands. That's the key. AI is more like a parrot. It follows commands. And it's true. It's coming for your jobs. Act fast. And that's it from my side. So it is dangerous, but it needs to be used with proper safeguards and precautions. And use it as your assistant, not a replacement. Thank you. Any questions, concerns? Yes, sir.
There's an article earlier this year about the mental health aspect of people using AI in different cultures. China, this article talked about going to a therapist is deemed like a weakness.
Yes.
Yeah? And people use AI. In this case, I think it was DeepSeek. Are you familiar with this article?
I mean,
Okay,
I don't remember exactly, but it's similar, yes.
There are some benefits there to it, but yeah, like you said, it's
But how do you use it? The therapist, there's a human, yes, it is a taboo. Most of the countries, mental health, I totally agree, but can you really rely on, that's not, there is a reason why the therapist is a therapist. They have got their degrees, they have done the study, they've invested. AI is just hearsay or they don't really know. And therapists, their paperwork is confidential, so they don't even know like how the therapist is thinking for an individual, and the AI is giving a response generic, not specific. So that's where, yes, therapy can start, but again, I would want to take therapy from AI. Yeah.
You guys had a video about something. One of the videos that we looked at, they were talking about like your deepest secrets and stuff like that. I saw something recently that I think it was a car that has AI qualities, and it basically was telling the child like when he got in, like, hey, they had a little conversation. She was like, "What can you send me?" Like she doesn't talk like how our students talk to us. She's very assertive. And it kind of like threw me off because at first I was like, was this AI? But it was like all in the news, and she was very like saying some things to the kid, and I'm like, who idea was this?
I mean, that's where you have to put the guardrails. It is creating that illusion that the AI is helping you, and that's where you need the human in the loop actually doing the research and making sure they are preventive measures, because what you can say to a kid or a teen or whoever was driving, you need to be careful about it. And I totally agree, like that's a good thing that you're mentioning, that it has to be proper guardrails need to be placed. And at this point, everybody is just rushing to make something with AI, and 50–60% of the people don't even know what they're making out of it. They just don't know. But nobody's talking about restrictions, guardrails, or governance of what exactly is going to happen. That's the sad state, unfortunately.
Yeah, the older people on Facebook they going through it.
Yep,
They believe everything on there.
I agree. Be careful.
Are you saying that, and you just said, a lot of people are jumping on the AI bandwagon, but they don't know what AI is. What is your definition of AI?
So it's something, it is good to clean up the repetitive task, I would say, but make sure whatever you do, you don't trust it blindly. The example I give you, like I asked AI for the presentation, hey, I'm going to present to this, give me some bullet points. It researched 10 articles, and that's it. And the information it provided, I was like, I can only use 10–20% of it, nothing more than that. So I had to go back, maybe I'm old school, but I had to go back to my method, like search it on Google, read 15, 20, 50 articles, then make a presentation, and then I gave it to AI, okay, modify, correct my English, or what could be better sentence formation. That is useful, but you have to put the initial work, then use it to speed up. But if you ask the AI to do the initial work, that's going to be a problem. That's how I would put it. Yeah.
Do you think that, so ultimately with LLMs and AI, you've got a lot of data that is biased towards whatever the most common information is. As we generate more information, to keep perpetuating those biases, are there things that can be done to help offset that? Or?
No, right now there is nothing. The bias is there, and the new data that's going to come is also going to be biased. Think about what we are, if 80% of the articles, news is being generated by AI, the base, it's flowing. How can you change that? And nobody would be willing to invest or change into that. It's going to reduce their profit, and you don't want that. So yeah, I think we are good then. Thank you.